Hey guys, and welcome to another collections video. This is my collection for the original Xbox, which isn't real big. It only have about 15 games, but well, we'll get through it. So, and it's a weird collection too. I don't even remember how I got some of these games, but it is what it is. So, anyway, the first game on my for the original Xbox made by Acclaim is ATV Quad Power Racing 2. It's a racing game with ATV vehicles, so it's fun. The controls can be a little janky at times, but I mean it's not a bad game. I mean it is what it is. It's it's all right. Next one is the fourth or fifth game in this series, if you want to, depending on who you ask. But it's Crash Twinsanity. First game you actually have to play as both Crash and Dr. Neocortex as they take on a greater threat. And you have to do, there's levels and stuff you have to do. There's moves to do that require both of them and all kinds of stuff. It's fun. It's not as good as like the original trilogy or even Crash Team Racing, but I mean it's not bad for what it is. So then we have one made by Atari. It's Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. It's like a roguelike. There's a story mode, but it's kind of like a roguelike kind of Dungeons and Dragons style kind of game. It's also a hack and slash, and it reminds me a little bit of like Gauntlet or Baldur's Gate or something like that. So, but yeah, that's what that is. Then we have probably one of the more popular games of the Xbox. It's Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I mean, I'm pretty sure certain people have played 1 and 2, but Morrowind what put uh, Elder Scrolls series on the map with Morrowind and then Oblivion and of course Skyrim. And now rumors officially of the 6th one coming finally after 12 years. But this game's still big. It's Elder Scrolls. It's big. It's fun. And there's nothing that can really be said about it. It's fun. So I mean, yeah. So there it is. Then we have another popular Xbox game, Fable. You create your own character, and every choice you make determines what you become. You can become like a good character, a bad character. Just basically any choice you make uh, affects the story, what kind of character you'll be, and everything like that. So, but yeah, and of course they made a Fable 2, Fable 3, and I think the last one's called Fable Legends or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, Fable. Then we have one made by Midway called Gauntlet Dark Legacy. It's another kind of like a hack and slash kind of game in the same vein as like the other one, Dungeons and Dragons. Go through dungeons, cooperate with other people. You can play as 50 different characters. So, like I said, I can mention Gauntlet. It reminds me a little bit of Gauntlet. Well, here's a Gauntlet game. Hack and slash at its best. So, then we have the silver box version of Halo 2. I don't have the original Halo, I just got Halo 2. Like I said, I don't know how I got some of these games, but it's the silver box version of Halo 2, which you can see it's been through some weather and all that kind of stuff, but Halo 2 is a lot of people's favorite game in the whole series, besides maybe Halo 3, but I mean, what more can you say about Halo? The whole series is what put Xbox on the map, so. Then we have Madden 06. It's Madden. Ain't nothing I can say about it. It's Madden. I really don't have too many Madden games, so, I mean, but it's Madden. So, not sure who that is on the cover, though. Somebody have to refresh me on who that is on the cover. It's an Eagles quarterback. I can't remember who it was like in 2006. So then we have Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. Another kind of hack and slash kind of game, but with like Magic the Gathering cards and stuff like that. And you go through dungeons and there's a story and stuff like that. And like I said, it's like card building, you build skills and stuff like that. But basically, it's kind of like another one of those kind of games. Then for some reason, I got 2 copies of the same game. The only difference is one of them has a version with Top Spin tennis on it. But it's NCAA football 2005, and this one's got Top Spin tennis on it. Don't ask me, but I got 2 copies of it. And again, I'm not sure who that is on the cover, but it's more football. I do remember playing the heck out of this game when I was in college, so. Then we have Phantom Dust. It's an action strategy RPG. There's single player missions, use a lot of skills, but it's an RPG, and basically your memories have been stolen. You have to try to get them back, and through power and stuff like that. But yeah, it's actually not too bad of a game. Then we had, I think, for the GameCube, I had the GameCube version of it with Link, and now I have the Xbox version of it with Spawn, Soul Calibur 2. Like I said, the PS2 version of Soul Calibur 2 had Heihachi from Tekken. The GameCube version had Link, and this one's got Spawn. It's basically the same game, except the guest character for this one is Spawn instead of Link. You can't play as Link in this game, but you can play as Spawn, the comic book character. But it's basically Soul Calibur 2, still one of my favorite Soul Calibur games. I played the heck out of it when it's out in arcades and stuff like that, so. Then we have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3. It's a Tom Clancy game. And this is just a demo disc. Never mind. This got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3, Ghost Recon, and Splinter Cell. It's just a demo disc. It's ain't even the full game. Just and it's but yeah. I'm not a huge fan of those kind of games, but then we have World Series of Poker. It's a poker game. Basically, you're trying to go through the World Series to become the world champion of poker. Made by Activision. I mean, you got to know poker, especially like Texas Hold'em and all that kind of stuff. So you definitely got to be pretty good at poker. And the final original Xbox game I have is, if you know me, I'm a huge wrestling fan, specifically WWE. I don't really watch AEW or anything that much, but WrestleMania 21. Basically, you got a story mode that leads you up. You can build your own character. You can create your own championships and make a do a story mode that leads you up to going after the championship at WrestleMania 21. Got a bunch of like the legendary characters and other characters. You got like The Rock and John Cena and Mankind and Undertaker and stuff like that. So, and you can play online against other people and stuff like that. So, and that's it for my original Xbox collection. The reason why I didn't combine Xbox and Xbox 360 together is because my Xbox 360 collection is actually really huge. I got over 50 games for that. So yeah, my next collection is going to be Xbox 360. So I'll strap in. That's going to be a huge one. Because I got the Xbox 360 not long it came out, and I was able to, get games for relatively cheap and stuff like that. And you'll be surprised at some of the games I do have and stuff like that. But, so yeah, I'll see y'all next time. My next collection will be Xbox 360, which is one of my bigger collections. Probably my second biggest collection is even bigger than my PS2 collection. So, because I'm looking at my shelf, my PS2 collection goes all the way down to about 4 left on the row. The Xbox 360 goes down the entire row. So like that. So next up will be my Xbox 360 collection. And y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time.